Hi YouTube, so today I am going to show you what's in mine and baby's hospital bag. I'm just packing for me and Lily. I mean, I guess Matt will have some of the snacks and stuff anyway, but yeah, he's going to pack his own like clothes and stuff because I don't want to like dictate what he's got to wear in the hospital. I want him to be comfortable in what he's in. So I'll turn you around in a bit and show you what I'm actually taking. But I will say I am taking my handbag, Lily's suitcase, my suitcase, and my nursing pillow. And now I will turn you around and show you what I'm bringing. Okay, so here's the nappies that I'm going to be bringing to the hospital. What I think I'm bringing at the moment. We've got a Grovia newborn all-in-one in the Waverley print, which I got because it's like red light in here. I got because it's like little owls, if you can see. And I've already snapped that down because even if she's like £8, I think she'll probably have to have it snapped down still. Who knows? And then this one is a Imagine Baby bamboo newborn all-in-one. And I've got two little Joeys. They're microfiber. Oh, that was cotton and hemp. Here's a newborn all-in-one. Can't speak. This is a newborn all-in-one that I made, which is it's flannel, cotton flannel and terry, so it's basically all cotton, but it's about the same size as the Grovia. Then we've got 4 of these Mabodge. I don't know, they were off AliExpress, but I really loved this one and I thought I might as well get a few of them. So I got owls because I like owls, and some turtles and more owls. There's some fitteds that I made and a flat that I made. 2 terries, they're 50cm, 100% bamboo from Little Pants. We've been using the 60cm ones for Heather for night time, and they've been working really well, so yeah. And then there's 2 little bloom pockets, which have some old t-shirts folded up inside, and this is an Alva baby pocket, which I have a newborn microfiber insert and a cotton insert that I made in there. We have a newborn rumperoos cover. It's got the dip down in the umbilical cord on the belly, but it still looks quite large, so we'll see if it fits, but I think it'll be good over terries, which is why I brought terries and this with me, so I thought that'd be a good nighttime option. This is my favourite cover that we have for Lily. It's by Close Poppins, and it's an exclusive on Babby Pair, called, was this the Cutch or the Clyde? This was the Clyde one, but we've got the Cutch one as well. They're made in Wales, and because I'm made in Wales, though I don't sound it, so I wanted to get a Welsh nappy. I'm also bringing a 100% unbleached cotton pre-fold. That's a Happy Flute one, and a muslins, the brand muslins, muslin flat nappy, which is 70 centimetres. So we'll have to fold that up quite small, but a lot of people use that as an option for newborn. I'm also bringing 2 extra large wet bags. Obviously Snappy is on there, and I'm also bringing our changing mat that's over here. It's the Bambino Mio one. It's hard to do one-handed. I'll have to get used to that. So it's got like a, I'm not sure what, I want to say cotton, but I'm not sure. Hang on, might see on the label. Polyester. Yeah, I think it's like microfiber probably. But yeah, that's a nice comfy changing mat for her to lie on. And in here we've just got a bunch of wet wipes that I made the other night. They are terry on one side and cotton flannel on the other, and they're quite soft because it's just towels that we don't really use because they're not very big, but they're not like hand towel size either. We don't really tend to use hand towels. We usually just dry our hands on our own body towel. But yeah. Okay, and so because we don't know exactly what size she's going to be at the moment, as well as bringing all the newborn stuff, well, newborn / first size, I'm also packing these 3 sleep suits in 0 to 3, just in case really, just so that if she is a bit big she'll have something to wear. These were off of Matt's parents. They got us like 2 packs of sleep suits. So this came with 2 of the blue ones, and these came with 1 of the pinky one. And these were my 3 favourites out of the 6. So yeah, I just wanted to bring something in 0 to 3 just in case. But I mean, most first size stuff goes up to, I think it's like £9, so we should be fine, but just in case we've got these. And I really like the pattern on that, and that one's got bunnies on it, which once she's in her birth to potty nappies, I have a nappy to match this sleep suit. Sad or what? Yeah. But all of the newborn stuff is going to be in bags. These are organza bags from like yarn deliveries I've had, or that my mum's had. She gave me a couple of the bags. So this one here has a coat in. That is her going home outfit. I'll insert pictures of all of them. This one with the striped cardigan that my grandma knitted has one of the nappies in, and a hat and stuff. That's her coming out outfit for when she's first born. And this one is, I don't know if they're still doing pictures, like bounty pictures, with COVID and everything, but this is the outfit that I want her to wear for if she has pictures at the hospital. I think this is one that my mum knitted, the hat and cardigan, but yeah. And then I'm going to be packing a couple of pairs of pyjamas as well, which I want to take pictures of them all. Yeah. I need to dig out a bag for the pyjamas, and these will be going in that bag. I will also be bringing a towel for Lily. This was Heather's, just a little hooded one. A swaddle blanket, which was my niece's. Heather didn't really have any swaddle blankets because we just swaddled her in regular blankets. But if I can find, there it is. So that's supposed to go up like that, and it wraps around them like that. But yeah. And I think there's a weight restriction on this, but this was Heather's. It is a 0.5 tog sleeping bag. I can actually find, oh, there's the label. We used it with Heather straight away, but I didn't know that you have to have like a they have to be a certain weight with some brands, and I can't see anything on this label suggesting that. It just says 0 to 6 months, and it was fine with Heather. And the fact it has like snaps to make the sleeves smaller, so that they don't, like, you know, suck their arms in or anything, but it's a couple of layers of like muslin material, and it was good for Heather because it's only a light material, so we could just put her in plenty of layers, like clothes wise, and then put her in this, and then if she was still cold, then we'd just put a blanket on her. So that would be for the nighttime use, because I don't like swaddling babies at nighttime. I just see it as a bit risky. This is a blanket that my mum made, and I thought it'd be nice for pictures, if we get pictures, or just for nighttime, or to just like chuck over while I'm feeding her to keep her warm, because we tend to do skin to skin while feeding, or I did with Heather until I had to stop feeding her. And I'm also bringing this little blanket that I made, that this is all knitted, and then the edge is crocheted, and then I crocheted a heart and did some letter work to put her name on. I made a hat. I'm planning on making a cardigan too, and maybe some booties and a little toy. But that will be super cute. We're also taking a pack of muslin cloths that Matt's mum got us. They are just under 60 centimetres squared. Sorry, my leg is going pins and needlesies, however you want to put that. So yeah, we're just gonna use these like bibs basically, Then feeding wise, I'm taking my Nature Bond silicone pump, because I don't think I'll be long enough to actually need a pump, but I might want to catch any colostrum. Some nipple shields because I needed them badly with Heather. Something to store milk in. A bottle and a couple of dummies. There's a Avent one in there and a Mam one, so I've got a couple to try her out with, though Heather was never very fussy with what dummies she had. And then these are just some sterilising tablets, and obviously we've got the tub which we will be sterilising them in. And then another thing that we're bringing for Lily is her healthcare set. So this was the Boots brand one, just own brand, and it's got her hairbrush, comb, like silicone finger toothbrush, bigger toothbrush for when she's actually got teeth, nail clippers, nail scissors, and nail files. Everyone always gets so squeamish about using clippers and scissors on baby's nails. I gotta tell you, I used scissors on Heather's nails when she was about 3 days old, and it went fine. She was virtually asleep, so she didn't even notice, and I didn't hurt her at all. So I don't think it's anything to worry about. Heather still has her healthcare set from when she was a baby, because we still use the clippers and the scissors and the comb sometimes, but obviously she's got too much hair for the hairbrush now. We've got these, which I won't be able to have during labour because of my gestational diabetes. They need to go in my bag. I don't know why they're in with the baby stuff. I know it's in plastic, but it's the most natural one I could find that was convenient to take to the hospital. Yeah, and it's vegan and cruelty free, so I thought it looked pretty good. It's cloth safe. Yeah, so we're going to be using that one for at least the first batch, because we'll just see how it goes with it. I mean, we probably won't be using cream on her regularly, but I want to put it on her in the hospital, just as a barrier for the meconium, just to make it easier to get off her bum. So yeah, there's that. And in here we have her sutro band. I won't get it all out because it's sterile at the moment, but it's her sutro band for her cord, so we're going to use that instead of the plastic ones that the hospital provides. I'll see if I can get a picture from the website, but basically the midwife is supposed to use like tweezer pliers sort of things to stretch it out and put it over the cord, and then cut the cord, just so it's like more natural and also supposedly more comfortable, because it's just a band, it's not a big massive plastic clip. So yeah, and that should be much better for her. I'm also taking vitamin D drops because we're planning on breastfeeding, and breast milk is not so good for vitamin D, especially in the UK where we don't get much sun. This is for me and Lily, just some unperfumed soap, soap bar. Obviously trying to be eco-friendly. It's also vegan and cruelty-free. I got this in Boots, but you can get it in various other places. But I thought this would be brilliant for while I'm breastfeeding her. Obviously I don't want too many smells on me, and it's also suitable for her skin, so yeah. And the last thing, I think it's the last thing for Lily, pretty sure, is the SMA first infant. Basically, if I can't feed her for whatever reason, then that's there, and I wouldn't be too worried about this because it's not, you know, all plastic. Like, I see a lot of mums that are packing those like 6-packs of Actimel or SMA, like the ready-made packs with the sterilized teats, and yeah, it's convenient, but if you have a bottle, why not just take that? Then you don't have to throw away the teats and the bottle and everything. And at least this should be recyclable because it's just like a carton. It's no different from like a normal milk carton. Yeah, so I feel better about taking that as like an emergency backup. And then I've got the bottle that I showed you, the man bottle. So yeah. Also, I haven't received it yet, but the lady from the breastfeeding team at the hospital is sending some syringes for me to catch my colostrum in, but I can't start doing that until 37 weeks, so I'm hoping that she doesn't come before then. I am 34 weeks now. They have advised me that I may need a C-section. I need to have a scan at 36 weeks to see how big she is. If she's too big, then I'll need a C-section, and they've recommended that I express colostrum so that if they have to put me under, then there will be some colostrum that they can feed to her while I'm knocked out. Because of my gestational diabetes, she needs to be fed straight away within the first like half hour of being born, to make sure her blood sugars don't take a dive. But yeah, that's all of baby's stuff. I'm just going to put all this away and then sort out my stuff. Okay, so here's the stuff that I'm bringing for me. Over here we've got my nipple cream, which is left over from when I had Heather, but it's never been opened because I bought 2 pots, being ambitious. This one is vegan because at the time the monitor's dying. At the time I thought that I had an allergy to lanolin, which has recently been disproved by the fact that we've been using a wall cover for Heather, and it has to be relanolized every so often. But that one can be left on between feedings, so less hassle. This is a deodorant Fitbit. It's the sensitive one, so it's basically fragrance free. I use the women's one at the moment, but I'll switch to that when I have Lily. tooth tabs, enough for me and Matt, bamboo toothbrushes, I'll put you on charge in a minute, and a flannel. I think this one's bamboo, it's the softest one we have, so I'll be taking that. Oops. So that's my toiletries, and then I've got some paracetamol just in case, and my breastfeeding supplements, some peanut butter breakfast bars, which are quite high in sugar, but they're also high in protein, so I'll probably be okay. These, I've taken some sweet snacks out of my bag, but these I've kept in for when I'm recovering, because then I shouldn't have diabetes anymore. Oh, my life. I'll have to get the plug for that in a minute. And I'm going to try and find some more diabetes-friendly snacks that I can have during labour, if there is a labour, because I may end up having to have a C-section. Some high-waisted pants, some of which are in the wash. I want to get a few more pairs because I leaked quite a lot with Heather, but I was using like disposable stuff, so I don't know, we'll see. I just want to get some spare just in case. I've got can't remember how many I've got in here. 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 10 pads, 10 breast pads in there. They are from TJ's. TJ's cloth nappies. I can put a link below to their website, but they're PUL, and then bamboo velour. I think it's bamboo on the inside as well, but I've got 10 more coming this month, but I think I'll just take this lot to the hospital rather than all the others that I'm getting. And the wet bag is from Alva Baby. And then these are my postpartum pads. Or some of them are just night pads or maxi pads, but the majority of them will be postpartum. I've got 8 more postpartum pads coming from TJ's, so I'll have 8 more on top of this. I think I'll take all of the pads because I bled so much with Heather. I'm expecting to with Lily too. These ones are Little Lamb night pads. This is a blue Nora. I think it's the Nora one, and it is the Mighty one. I think. And this is a night / postpartum one from Lily's Cloth Nappies. And it's like the wings are set towards the end more, so that you can either have the long bit further at the back or further at the front, which will be good. Like in the daytime I could have that bit further at the front, so I always tend to leak at the front in the daytime, and then at night time you can turn it around that way. Well, you put a different one on. But yeah, and then all of these, how many is there? 4? Yeah, so I will have 12 TJs, but here's 4 TJs postpartum pads, and they are huge. Like, they have the size of my shin. So yeah, I will be taking 12, 16, I'll be taking 16 postpartum pads, which hopefully will be enough. And then over here, the biggest towel we own, also probably the softest. I'll be taking that because last time I took just a normal bath towel and it was too small to cover my bump, and yeah, it just about covered, and I didn't feel very modest. And that's the maternity robe / dressing gown, whatever you want to call it, that I had with Heather. Also not big enough to be classed as a maternity dressing gown, really, because it barely covers your bump. But it'll keep my arms warm, because all the clothing that I'm going to be wearing in the hospital is short-sleeved. I haven't decided on what I'm going to be wearing home yet, because my sister still hasn't gone in her loft to find the maternity trousers out. So I don't really have many trousers to choose from at the moment. But she's supposed to have some leggings somewhere. She looked under the bed and couldn't find any, but yeah, they've got to be somewhere. This one was my sister's, which for some reason was at my mum's house. That's buttoned down at the front in the middle. These two I had with Heather, and they button down at the sides, above the armpits on both sides, so you can like flap the whole front flap down and have skin to skin, or just pump and breastfeed at the same time. This one's the same as that pink flowery one. And then I've got 3 nursing bras. I think I'm just taking those 3. I think this one will be for going home in because it's a bit more comfortable, a bit more feminine. But yeah, that's basically it. All of my stuff's going to go in a small, very small suitcase, and all of Lily's stuff is in this bag, which is the bag that I took with me to have Heather. And it wasn't enough, really. I tried to get everything for me and Heather into there, and I did manage to get 24 hours worth of stuff in there, but I didn't realise that I wouldn't be coming home in 24 hours, that I'd actually be in for a week. Yeah, but all of this stuff should last at least a couple of days, which is apparently all they're keeping anyone in for at the moment with COVID. So I should be fine. I shouldn't need anyone to bring anything extra for us, which is good because I don't know if they can. But yeah, that is my hospital bag. Thank you for watching. Bye. Okay, so you've seen what I'm bringing. Obviously, you didn't see my coming home outfit because I don't really have one yet. I don't know, I may just end up sticking some clothes in last minute. I don't really know what I'm going to take, but I need to get some extra underwear, and wait for more cloth pads, postpartum cloth pads to arrive. But other than that, I'm basically ready to go. Oh, pardon. And yeah, so I mean, I think what I've packed should be good for either a C-section or a natural delivery, because like, even if I knew I was definitely having a vaginal birth, I wouldn't really take anything else. The only thing people tend to do differently with C-sections is to pack high-waisted pants, which I would feel more comfortable wearing in either situation. So yeah, I don't think it's really any different for either circumstance. So yeah, what I'm packing is for either a VBAC or a repeat C-section. Hopefully it's a VBAC, but we'll find out in a couple of weeks' time. And yeah, that's everything, I think. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.